You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. Body of a Yoruba nation. As it is, it says, our men want to unleash violence in southwest Nigeria. Igboho's Elis. One of Sunday, Adeyemo Igboho's associate and close allies, Alhaji Yusuf Saheed, popularly called Ajikobi 1, has disclosed that many Yoruba youths who align with Igboho's separatist mission are itching to launch violence in the southwest region. Ajikobi said that Yoruba youths who pledge allegiance to Igboho are observing the situation in the southeast and wouldn't mind recreating those horrific scenes in southwest. He said this in a video interview published on BBC News Yoruba's Facebook page on Thursday morning. Those boys are really annoyed. They are ready to cause chaos. We are the one telling them to calm down and be patient. They have been even started to see us as betrayers. He said, so we've been pleading that they should not, create a reprisal. Well, I wouldn't know why they want to create a reprisal, according to Alhaji Yusuf Ajikobi Latele Loye Sunday Igboho. Ajikobi added, more than 10 million youths are ready to die for Chief Sunday Igboho because they believe that death is preferable to immolation. The government has made life miserable for our youth, so they barely have hope. Our people are not even afraid of armed security operatives any longer and anymore at this point. For this reason, if people don't want trouble in Yoruba land, I'm imploring our traditional rulers and politicians to work towards ensuring Chief Sunday Igboho regain his freedom so that he can seek proper medical attention. Igboho is still being held in the Republic of Benin, where he was arrested in July while trying to flee Germany. And that is what is coming is a report coming from Chief Ajikobi Yusuf Ajikobi, who says and stated that Yoruba youth who are in support of Sunday Igboho are ready to cause mayhem or cause chaos just because Sunday Igboho is not released. I could remember when Sunday Igboho or Sunday Adeyemo was agitating for good governance. Yes, that was where he really started from. He was advocating for good governance. Sunday Igboho did not just come to limelight or did not just become an activist. Sunday Igboho started, advocating for good governance. And the reason why he started that was because his friend was killed, Chief Aborode, and what even led to the killing was because the Fulani, paymaster refused to yield to the cry of the people of the south, especially in the southwestern part of the country and also the southeastern part of the country, just because these people, have suffered a whole lot of intimidation from the people of Fulani, because when Buhari, the so-called Fulani paymaster, has refused to salvage the situation of insecurity in the country. When Mr. Aborode, who was killed, in his farmland by these so-called Fulani kidnappers, Fulani militias, and Fulani, so-called Fulani herdsmen, who have been terrorizing the community of Sunday Igboho, community of Ibarapa. And meanwhile, before Sunday Igboho, came on board, he stated that he needed justice for Dr. Aborode. But Dr. Aborode was living in abroad and he came back to Nigeria, his state, or your state, to come and float a farmland just because Buhari administration said everybody should go to farm, should venture into farm and farming. And that was what led Dr. Aborode to follow that farm. At the long run, with these people's antecedent, the Fulani antecedent, kidnapping, maiming, cattle rustling, and encroaching into people's privacy has been the order of the day from this so-called Fulani bigots. So if according to them, they believe they own Nigeria, and Buhari as their paymaster is their patron, the Magban, I would say, the Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association. Buhari is their patron and one of the members. So when they invaded into Dr. Aborode's farmland, they encroached and destroyed so many crops. That was what brought in the agitation from Dr. Aborode to those Fulani herdsmen or militia that came to disrupt his peace and destroy his farmland. So he tried to chastise them by telling them what they did was wrong. I believe that thing now caused a misunderstanding between Dr. Aborode and the Fulani herders, the so-called Fulani herders, the so-called Boko Haram, who have hidden themselves under the disguise of either Miyetti or cattle breeders association or cattle rustling. So they believe that they own Nigeria and they are here to get or grab back what belongs or what rightful belongs to them. That's what they think, and I believe everybody owns Nigeria. Nobody owns Nigeria. Buhari does not own Nigeria. If Obasanjo has clinged into power and behave the way Buhari is behaving, I believe the war would have broken out ever since. So I'm now buttressing the reason why Sunday Igboho is in his present predicament as it is. Dr. Aborode eventually was killed in his farmland just because he told the Fulani militias not to destroy his crops, or rather destroyed his crops, and he wanted to admonish them. So unfortunately for Dr. Aborode, he was killed. Sunday Igboho heard about this and was very, very furiated, and that was what brought Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho now started making sure that those Fulani by God, or those Fulani herders, or the Boko Haram hiding under the disguise of Fulani cattle rustling, he said now enough is enough. They reported to the constituted authority, but nobody was able to salvage the situation. Rather, he involved the OPC, the Odua People's Congress, to delve into the matter. They arrested the few ones that they could arrest, after which they arrest and they released them also, just because they are Hausa or Fulani. As soon as they speak Hausa, they will say, no, it seems you want to cheat these people. And meanwhile, they are not coming to the root of this matter. That was what brought in these agitations, because Sunday Igboho now discovered that, okay, since these Fulani people have been perpetrating this evil and no one is coming to their aid, then everybody needs to put law into his or hands. And that was why Sunday Igboho deemed it fit to say, okay, enough is enough, Fulani or no Fulani, as far as you are cattle rustlers. And it has been labeled that those that rustle cattle are the one kidnapping, raping, maiming and doing all sorts. So he wanted them to leave the premise of wherever they must have been launching their attack, or wherever they are. Rather, Sunday Igboho and the likes of OPC told the Fulani, the leaders, that they should leave the forest. It seems that's where they plan all the plan. And meanwhile, after kidnapping, they take people to the forest. It was now becoming so rampant that Sunday Igboho had to come out and try to stop all this. So that was what really brought all these agitations. It's not like Sunday Igboho wanted to become an activist, or it's not like Sunday Igboho really wanted his people to be killed. Rather, he needed a good governance. But in the absence of good governance, in the absence of justice to prevail, Sunday Igboho deemed it fit to liaise with Yoruba Nation, Odua Nation, and Omoluabi Odua, or whichever way. That was why they now mobilized and started seeking for referendum. So you see that Sunday Igboho has justification for his actions, and for him to be in Benin Republic, he has not done anything wrong to the Benin Republic government. I pray those youths will not cause chaos for Sunday Igboho's release. Thanks for listening, and God bless.